welcome or welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Kelsey, and today we are going to talk about what is, in my opinion, going to be the biggest fashion aesthetic trend of this summer 2023, and that is a mermaidcore. So if you get your fashion inspiration from Pinterest or TikTok, undoubtedly you have seen this trend or the siren core trend taking over your feed lately. I first came across this aesthetic late last summer, and since then it has personally taken over my TikTok. Here is a video that I made a few months ago featuring all of the mermaid core inspired things around my house. And in honor of this aesthetic, I'm also filming in my bedroom with the walls that are the paint color called Ocean. And I also have kind of a lot of mermaid core aesthetic kind of inspired decorations in this room already. So I thought that it would be the perfect place to film this video. And I am also wearing a kind of mermaid inspired top too. It's got like little all kind of set up so you can see. It's actually a workout top from Pop Flex, but I think the vibes are definitely there. And then my sweatpants, if you can see them, are the off-duty sweatpant from Alala. So much more than just dressing like the Little Mermaid. What is this aesthetic exactly? So I describe it and have had it described to me kind of like this. So much like the mythical creatures that this aesthetic is named after, this look is very elusive. So think Sarah Paxton from Aquamarine and that feeling that you get when listening to Lana Del Rey's There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard. By mixing some TikTok viral trends such as coquette and pearlcore and a little bit of that Y2K inspiration, the wet beauty trend from the makeup community, this look is all about iridescent slip halter dresses, pearl and shell accessories, shiny fabrics, light blue, sequins, and all the ruffles. But in broader terms, this trend speaks to our obsession with nostalgia and escapism. I don't know if you could tell, but I am officially here for this trend. I love the ocean and I am a Pisces princess, so this trend is definitely for me. I have so many, actually probably too many seashells around my house here and even more at my beach house in Marco Island because I walk the beach when I'm there every day and I find them every day. And this trend is so much fun because it is giving me inspiration for all of the decor and crafts and jewelry items that I can make with my shells. Recently I have been melting candles into all of my seashells that are more like bowl-like the clam shells, and making so many seashell necklaces in honor of this trend. I also really love how easy it is to thrift and otherwise shop for this trend because of the heavy Y2K references. I put together several shoppable lists of this aesthetic in the description box if you want to check them out. So while shopping for this trend, look for sheer fabrics, crochets, and lots of frills and ruffles and layers. Buy clothing in all shades of blue, white, seafoam green, and lilac. Mix metallic fabrics, sequins, and minimal sequins, specific sequins. We'll kind of get into that. And lots of seashell accessories. So think less early 2000s surfer boy puka shell necklaces and more unique, intricate handmade pieces featuring collected ocean treasures, a la Ariel. Also, be ready for lots of pearls. So both accessories like bags and honestly making up entire garments. I bought this pearl top last year on a whim, kind of when I was going through like my bridal moment. I thought it was very bridal and it was totally on a whim. And I'm so glad that I did buy this top because it has literally been trending ever since, and I cannot wait to wear it with more of like that mermaid core inspired look. Keep all your corset style tops from your cottage core and coquette era and wear them with flowy layered maxi skirts for layering, get nude and white fishnet tights, and pretty much crochet anything. Bonus points if they have tiny rhinestones on them. This trend is also great for summer because you can wear your swimsuit as part of the outfit, like wear a bikini top with a maxi skirt, with a crochet cover. Feel free to make the entire fit your pool cover up or your swimsuit cover up. And that also works for this trend as well, which I think is so much fun. For shoes with this trend, it's going to be sandals mostly, obviously. So with the sandals, think chunky, strappy heels and like bright pops of colors. Like with this trend and this aesthetic, your shoe can be the pop of color or the accent piece. Also, be on the lookout for metallic snakeskin pattern because that pattern worn in the right way with the right outfit can actually read as fish scales. So totally Mermaidcore inspired. Most elevated looks featuring this aesthetic are going to be sequin floor length gowns. And I am talking more about like the huge medallion sequins. That's kind of what I like, especially with this trend. I think sometimes going full sequin can look a little bit tacky, but if you do it right with like these huge medallion type sequins, it can look a little bit more elevated, a little bit more high fashion, and they just seem a little bit more classy to me. You're probably going to be wearing pearls. So plan for those bigger sequins. Also, just plain blue fabric dresses with lots of ruffles and, of course, that iconic mermaid fishtail shape. Most importantly, recreating this aesthetic for Instagram photos is actually relatively easy. Even if you don't have access to an ocean or other large body of water, you really just need some pretty seashells to pose with, which you can order online if you've never been to the beach and collected any for yourself. And I will definitely be spicing up my Insta feed this summer with this Mermaidcore aesthetic kind of style photos, especially if I get to go spend some time at my beach house, which I'm really hoping that we get to do. So be sure to connect with me over there on Instagram so that you don't miss any of that as well. What do you think of this latest aesthetic? And will you be wearing it this summer? Also, what trends would you like me to cover in the future? Let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far, please subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much for watching, my lovelies, and I will see you in my next video.